Hey, Egg Teacher Christmas here. We're going to do one of our light songs here in just a few moments. We'll wait for the lights to turn off on this display, and we will start it off with the audio in just a moment.
Clap. It can be a way to turn on a light. It can be a way to show appreciation. But for many, clap is a problem. A Christmas light addiction problem. Clap can be a devastating disease, pulling those that suffer away from families while they spend countless hours in front of the computer sequencing music to lights. It can lead to being followed by store security while you hunt for after-Christmas light sales. CLAP, Christmas Light Addiction Problem, can start with just one string of lights. That's how it started for us, and we felt alone, until we discovered others around the world on the internet. We do not clap alone. How can you help? By doing what you're doing right now. Visit our displays. Encourage us. It's good to enable us. It's good for the economy. So clap along if you want. And Merry Christmas.
Hey, Egg Teacher Christmas here. That was talking about CLAP, which amongst animated Christmas light enthusiasts is Christmas light addiction problem. That was coined by one of our Pacific Northwest Christmas lighters who came up with the term many years ago. Unfortunately for him, he tells the story he is kicking himself that he never copyrighted that. But that is definitely a term that is a term of endearment now for those of us that enjoy this wild and crazy hobby. But yes, CLAP, the Christmas light addiction problem. And along with that, in addition to having a Christmas light addiction problem, we do have yearly meetings where it is a Christmas light addiction program where Christmas lighters from all over different regions in the United States gather together to show off their displays, to share different topics about Christmas lights, about electricity, about safety, sequencing, movement, new technology that's coming out. Tips and tricks about how to film your display, how to avoid problems with GFCI sockets, how do you program pixels, how do you program regular Christmas lights, how do you run your extension cords, how do you build your custom props. We share a lot of things, and for us it's the Pacific Northwest CLAP. So Pacific Northwest CLAP is what we call ourselves. There's also a Pacific Northwest Christmas Lighters group. I'll show some videos of their signs and talk a little bit about the map in another upcoming video. But yes, in case you ever wondered, if you were all alone as a Christmas lighter, no, there are others all around the world that actually do this. In fact, there is a yearly song that's done. I just thought of it right now. There's a yearly song and a group of individuals that get together, and everybody programs the exact same song, and everybody videos their display, and they cycle through videos of each display with that song. It's called X-Lights Across the World. I never did look up the song for this year, so I don't have anything programmed. If I can find it and find the song, I may do that to try to be in the video of that too. But it's your display ends up being a very small clip, because there are I think there was over 100 in one of the last videos, 100 displays, all doing the same song all across the world. Hey, we're back to hippopotamus I want a hippopotamus for Christmas. So this is one of the ones. It's one of my favorite songs. These are custom wireframes. The bubbles that are coming up right now in the yard, that is a custom Christmas light controller that I put together for this. But this is the kind of thing that we would learn at our Christmas light gatherings is how do you put a wire frame together? How do you weld that? How do you form the steel? Uh, how do you make your own custom decorations? So yeah, we get together and share a lot. Unfortunately, I haven't had a chance to travel to our local C.L.A.P meeting in the last couple of years. It's got to be at least 7 or 8 years since I went. Now it's a whole lot further away. It tends to be up in the Puget Sound area, which is almost 8 hours from me, whereas before it was about 3 hours from me, and I could get up the morning of and drive up. Now it's definitely an overnight stay, so it's a multiple day trip. But maybe one of these days I'll get a chance to go back to that because I really do miss my Christmas light friends. Even though you see folks once a year, at least we are able to communicate on Facebook and share things and talk to one another that way. But yeah, I do miss gathering and learning from the group. Um, but yeah, oh yep, this one would be "I Want Candy" by Little Bow Wow. And I talked in the other video about the giant candy cane decoration I used to have for this. But yeah, anyway, if you are a Christmas lighter who does static lights or just beginning in animated lights and you have not had a chance to connect with other Christmas lighters, you can definitely go ahead and drop me a message and I will help connect you with some of our local groups. If you're here in the Pacific Northwest, like Oregon, Washington, and Idaho. If you're in other regions, I can point you to those meetings there. They're also a lot of times called Christmas Light Minis, um, but definitely can help you with some learning there. Uh, anyway, I hope you're enjoying just kind of hearing me randomly talk about Christmas lights and the Christmas light hobby because at least around December, it's the yard work stops and the plants go to sleep and then the Christmas lights come out. So it's a way I can continue to stay out in my yard. So yeah, well, I think we're going to go ahead and wrap it up here. This has been Ag Teacher Christmas. Hope you've been learning something.